So, it's D-Day in Crimea today. The people of Crimea will vote on whether they want to stay part of the Ukraine or whether they want to rejoin Russia. This referendum has been requested by the people of Crimea. It will be administered by the people of Crimea and voted on by the people of Crimea, which of course, in the eyes of America, makes it completely and utterly illegal. You see, America have decided, and have even managed to get a UN vote on the matter, that for the Crimean people to decide their own future is wrong. America have decided a vote by the people of Crimea on the future of Crimea will not be recognised because America knows best. Haven't we been told since birth that the United States of America is all for freedom, it's all for democracy, and isn't democracy about voting and making sure that the majority rules? We weren't told that freedom is allowed only when America agrees to it, were we? Do you remember how this issue in Ukraine came about? Well, remember those peaceful anti-government protesters that just want a peaceful life? Remember those anti-government protesters that were being gunned down by government snipers, so we are told? Well, it turns out, according to the Estonian Prime Minister, that it looks like it wasn't the government forces that were killing people with snipers. It turns out to be those peaceful protesters that were killing peaceful protesters with snipers.
And civil society. And second, what was quite disturbing, the same Olga told that, well, all the evidence shows that people who were killed by snipers from both sides, among policemen and people from the streets, that they were the same snipers killing people from both sides.
Well, that's.
So that, and then she also showed me some photos. She said that has medical doctor. She can, say that it is the same handwriting, the same type of bullets, and it's really disturbing that now the new coalition that they don't want to investigate what exactly happened. So that there is now stronger and stronger understanding that behind snipers it was not Yanukovych, but it was somebody from the new coalition.
So like in Syria, when it was rammed down our throats that it was Assad that launched chemical weapons, meaning the West had to do the right thing, which happened to be bombing the shit out of the country, killing tens of thousands more, well, it turned out in Syria that it was in fact the anti-government rebels, mostly Al-Qaeda, that launched the chemical weapons attack. So here we have a similar situation in Ukraine. The snipers that were killing the peaceful protesters were in fact on the side of the peaceful protesters. The West have fomented the situation in Ukraine. They've paid over $5 billion over the last few years and have removed a democratically elected government. They may have been corrupt, but who isn't? Just have a look at America and the UK if you want corruption. And all this because America want the Ukraine to be part of the EU and NATO so that they can put missiles on the doorsteps of Russia and also so that the banksters can come in and loot the Ukraine like they have done every other EU country. Well, clearly this situation is not far from becoming out of hand. The West thought Putin would just roll over and play patty cake. But Putin has played the West like a fiddle because Obama is more concerned about spying on his own people or denying old ladies health care or shooting hoops or hanging out with Illuminati wannabe Jay-Z than he is about worrying about what's really going on this planet. Every time there's a heated situation around the world that has been fomented by the West, who do the lapdog media turn to? That beady-eyed warmonger John McCain. I mean, just look at him. Short, fat, little, grinning warmonger. He wanted war in Iraq. He wanted war in Afghanistan. He wanted war in Libya. He wanted war in Syria. And now he's openly calling for Obama to use military action against Russia. But it's not him and his family that he wants to send to war. It's yours and mine. John McCain has been a senator since 1986. His Wikipedia page says he's been re-elected 4 times easily. Seriously, this man, this disgusting dinosaur, is all about death. He wants people to die. He wants your family to go to war on his behalf and die. So why on earth would you vote him back in time and time again? Easily. This man has clearly lost his mind. He is mentally insane. Just listen to a few videos about what he says. War, 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 killing, 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 death, death, death. He should be retired and put out to grass for the sake of the planet. Another player in this game of war is John Frankenstein Kerry. War, war, war. Kerry talks about territorial integrity, so do all the other politicians, because it's a global talking point. He also talks about not invading countries for spurious reasons, unlike Iraq, unlike Afghanistan. Kerry? Are America really going to attack Russia because of what Dinosaur McCain and Frankenstein Kerry say? My God, I hope not. But this situation really is becoming scary. Russia aren't a bunch of goat herders in Afghanistan. This is a serious military we're talking about, and the reasons for going to war are just ridiculous. Let me tell you, America, this could lead to World War III, and some of the analysis say that World War III will last about 90 minutes. 90 minutes. Einstein said that he didn't know what weapons would be used to fight World War III, but that World War IV would be fought with sticks and stones. So if Obama and Jay-Z want to go to war with Russia, America, you have to remove Obama, Frankenstein Kerry and Dinosaur McCain from office by any means necessary before this is allowed to happen. Start paying attention.